Cory the Crow and Fiona the Fox. Ah, come on over, my little ones. Grandpa Eli's got his cozy blanket, a cup of warm tea, and a story that's as old as the hills. This one's about a clever crow and a very tricky fox, and it carries a lesson that I learned way back when. So get comfortable and let me tell you all about it. The tale of Cory the Crow and Fiona the Fox. You know, back when I was a youngster, I used to sit on the porch with my grandpa just like you're sitting with me now. He told me all kinds of stories, but the one about Cory the Crow and Fiona the Fox always stuck with me. It's a tale as old as time, but the lesson is just as sharp today as it was back then. Cory was a clever old bird. He had feathers as black as coal and a beak that could snap a twig clean in half. He was known around the forest for his smarts, always finding the best berries, the shiniest pebbles, and, on this particular morning, a delicious wedge of cheese. Cory had plucked it right off a windowsill and perched himself on the tallest branch of an ancient oak, ready for a quiet meal. But then came Fiona. Now, Fiona wasn't just any fox. She had fur the color of a sunset and eyes that sparkled with curiosity and a hint of mischief. Fiona had a knack for getting what she wanted, not with force, but with words as smooth as butter. "Cory," she called up, her voice as sweet as honey. "Oh, what a fine bird you are! Your feathers catch the light just so. I bet your voice is just as lovely as your looks. Won't you sing me a song? Now, let me tell you something, my little ones. Flattery can be a slippery thing. It sounds nice, like a cozy blanket, but you got to make sure it's not covering up a trick." Cory's chest puffed up with pride. He thought, well, maybe my caw is as grand as she says. So he opened his beak wide to sing, and wouldn't you know it, the cheese slipped right out and tumbled down, landing with a soft thud at Fiona's feet. Fiona's grin spread wide as she picked up the cheese. "Why, thank you, Cory," she said, taking a bite. "Your voice might need some work, but your generosity is unmatched." Now, Cory might have looked a bit foolish, but he was no fool. He ruffled his feathers, took a deep breath, and instead of flying away, he let out a loud, sharp caw. The sound echoed through the forest, and all the little creatures came out to see what was going on. Fiona, basking in her cleverness and the attention, was too distracted to notice when the cheese slipped from her paws. Cory dove down, snagged it mid-air, and landed back on his branch, his eyes shining with a mix of triumph and a bit of mischief of his own. "Well played, Fiona," he said, nibbling at the cheese. "But you'll have to wake up earlier than that to trick me twice." Fiona let out a soft chuckle, more amused than upset. "I suppose I had that coming," she admitted. "You've got a sharp mind, Cory. Next time, maybe I'll just ask nicely." And from that day on, the two shared an odd friendship. Fiona learned that honesty could win more than tricks, and Cory, well, he learned that a bit of caution goes a long way. So, there you have it, my little ones. A lesson tucked inside a tale. Beware of sweet words when they come too easily, and always keep your wits about you. Now, close your eyes. Let the night carry you into dreams where foxes and crows play clever games. And remember, true wisdom is the brightest light in the dark. Good night, my clever dreamers.